Hello everybody. At this time I am going to discuss the key signatures for all the minor scales. Previously I've done all the major scales, and in another video I talked about using the minor scale formula and applying the letter names of the notes to that formula in order to find out how many sharps or flats are in each of the minor scales. Or how to go into the cycle. So now I will go through all 12 of them. Three of them have two different names. Remember, different name, the musical term is called enharmonic. So I'm going to go through this really quick. If you go to my other video on minor scales, I just show that I'm moving up a fourth after I finish every scale. And I explain that process in that video. So we'll start with A minor, because that minor scale has no sharps, no flats. We'll go through the entire cycle and then we'll end up back on A minor. So A minor, whole step to B, half step to C, whole step to D, whole step to E, half step to F, whole step to G, then whole step to A. And it's always great to think of the descending order as well. A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. And remember, play all of these in different orders, in different places of the bass, so you can get used to the letter names all over the fingerboard, and so you don't get stuck into one finger pattern. So from A, I'm going to move up a fourth, which is 2.5 steps. So here's A, 1 step, 2 steps and a half, and I end up on D, 10th fret on the E string. I'm going to start that D 5th fret on the A string. So minor scale formula with the letter names. D, whole step to E, half step to F, whole step to G, whole step to A, half step. So I know I need a B of some kind. That's no longer B natural, it's B flat. Whole step to C, whole step to D, and then descending. D, C, B flat, A, G, F, E, and D. So D minor, 1 flat, that flat is B. Moving up a fourth, 2.5 steps, which is letter G, and instead of playing that right there, I'm going to take that G down an octave. I'm going to start the minor scale 3rd fret on the E string. G, A, B flat, C, D, half step. I know I need an E. It's going to be E flat, F, and G. Descending G, F, E flat, D, C, B flat, A, and G. So G minor has 2 flats, B flat and E flat. Okay, from G I'm going to go up a fourth to C. C minor. C, whole step to D, half step, there's your E flat again, whole step to F, whole step to G, half step, I know I need an A, so it's going to be A flat, whole step to B flat, and a whole step to C, thinking descending as well. G, F, E flat, D, and C. Okay, from that root note, C, I'm going to move up a fourth to F. So you can kind of see A, no sharps, no flats, you're moving up a fourth to D, which had 1 flat, which is B. Moving up a fourth to G, that minor scale had 2 flats, B flat, E flat. We moved up a fourth to C. That minor scale had 3 flats, B flat, E flat, and A flat. Now we're moving up a fourth to letter F. And again, I'll just take it down an octave just to fit it in this part of the bass. So we have F, whole step to G, half step to an A, which is A flat, whole step to a B, which is B flat, whole step to C, whole step to a D, which is D flat, whole step to E, E flat, which is E flat, and then whole step to F. So we have F, G, A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, and F. Descending. Okay, so now we're going to move from F, we're going to move up a fourth, 2.5 steps, 1 step, 2 steps and a half. And that's going to be letter B flat. So we're going to start on B flat. So F minor had 4 flats in it. B flat minor, it will have 5 flats. So we have B flat, whole step to C, half step to D flat, whole step to E flat, whole step to F, half step to G flat, whole step to A flat, whole step to B flat. So B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat. So B flat minor has 5 flats. Now, earlier I was talking about the enharmonics. So this is the first scale in that cycle which we can apply sharps and flats. So B flat minor has 5 sharps. The enharmonic name for B flat, or it's just the same note with a different name, can be A sharp. So just as A minor, the first scale we did, had no sharps, no flats, A sharp minor has all sharps. A sharp, B sharp, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp. All sharps. So B flat minor, 5 flats. A sharp minor, all 7 sharps. Okay, we're going to move up a fourth, and I'll go back to the flats. So there's B flat, I'll move up a fourth to E flat. So we're going to do E flat minor. E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat. Right on. So that is 6 flats. So E flat, F, G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat. And then descending. Okay, just as we did before, we can think of this as E flat or D sharp. So E flat has 6 flats. E flat minor is 6 flats. Okay, D sharp minor is going to have 6 sharps in it. So D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, and D sharp. So B is the only natural note in that one. D sharp, C sharp, B, A sharp, G sharp, F sharp, E sharp, and D sharp. Okay, so moving up a fourth, I'm going to go back to the flats. So that 6th fret on the A string is E flat. Remember, E flat minor had 6 flats. Moving up a fourth to A flat. Okay, and I'm going to take that A flat down an octave. And now A flat minor is going to have all flats. So A minor had all natural notes. A sharp minor had all sharps. A flat minor, all flats. A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat, F flat, G flat, A flat. A flat, G flat, F flat, E flat, D flat, C flat, A flat. Okay. And this is the last one that has the enharmonic equivalent. So we can also think of G sharp minor. So G sharp is our root note. Whole step to A sharp, half step to B, whole step to C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, and then G sharp. And then descending G sharp, F sharp, E, D sharp, C sharp, B, A sharp, and G sharp. Okay, so those 3, the A sharp and B flat, D sharp and E flat, and then G sharp and A flat. Those are the 3 that have the 2 enharmonic names, the 2 different names. Okay, so now I'm going to go to sharps. We're going to go to C sharp minor, because that's a 4th above G sharp. So we have C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, and C sharp. And back down, C sharp, B, A, G sharp, F sharp, E, D sharp, and C sharp. Okay, so we have C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, and then 4 sharps. So C sharp minor has 4 sharps. Going up a 4th, to F sharp, and I'm going to take that down an octave. So we have F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp. Descending order. Okay. F sharp minor has 3 sharps, has F sharp, G sharp, and C sharp. Moving up a fourth from F sharp is B. So this will be B minor. Just thinking of the minor scale formula. B, whole step, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B. So B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B. So B minor, think of descending, has 2 sharps, C sharp and F sharp. Okay, moving up a fourth to letter E from that previous root, which is B. So up a fourth to E, and I'll take that down an octave, start on the open E, apply the minor scale pattern, whole step, half step, so we get E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, and E. And back down E, D, C, B, A, G, F sharp, E, so E minor only has the 1 sharp in it, F sharp. Then if you move up a fourth, 2.5 steps from E, whole step, there's 2.5 steps from E, we end up on A minor, which is the scale that we started with. So I know that went quick, but if you can, go through the video, you can pause it, maybe write down the letter names if that's something that interests you. And this is great to know as many keys as you possibly can, just to be as versatile as a musician as you can be. So no matter if you're playing with a jazz band or a Latin band or a rock band or just kind of jamming with friends, you are ready for any situation. So I hope you have fun with that, and hopefully kind of open some doors for you, or maybe you can start looking at the fingerboard in a different way. So those were all the key signatures for all the minor keys, and remember, you can take them up and down the bass, different finger patterns for those. You can play the notes in different orders and things like that. So just kind of be creative and ultimately, hopefully, write some really cool bass lines. All right, so have fun with that, and until next time.